Hello and welcome back to the farm, welcome back to the colony. Now it's day 5 and thank you very much for your comments. I've been reading them and you guys have had some amazing pieces of advice. It's also been cool to read your favourite D&D classes, and as always, keep those comments coming in because I do read them all and I love your input. Anyway, we have a long to-do list today, so I want to jump straight into it. As you can see, we've got quite a lot of things to do this episode, 6 things on our list. But before we get started on these, I want to show you some of the things I've done around the colony. For example, this retaining wall you know about. But take a walk with me down these stairs and I'll show you guys what we've been doing with the farming setup. As you can see, I've built a whole bunch more of hopper botany pots. Now these ones over here have all the trees we're going to need. Well, not all of them, we're missing acacia and maybe jungle. But as you can see, these chests have been hard at work and we've got loads and loads and loads of oak, dark oak, spruce, birch. Those bits of wood are going to come in really handy going forwards, and it means we can get rid of our ugly little forests over there and clear out that space for buildings. Also over here on the other side, we have some of the more staple crops for farming. We've got some carrots here, amazing, in this chest, and over here a whole bunch of wheat. This is going to be really good for our animals, but also for us and our villagers early on, because we can just give them bread and maybe some soup. Do they like soup? And also you can see over here I've put down some very basic plots for us to move over our farm animals. They're going to have a great time in there, yeah. They're very basic little pens, but you know what? I like the cobblestone wall with the fence on top effect. Anyway, speaking of the colonists and their food, let's go over and find the Russian. There she is, over there in the warehouse. Oh yeah, that reminds me. So last episode, we built the warehouse. It's a huge building. It's amazing. But the best thing about this is it comes with 2 courier huts as standard. So this is the Russian lady, and you guys in the comment section that speak Russian gave me the lowdown on what she's called. And apparently this translates to, loosely, Palladia Florentiev. So we're going to call her Pally for now. So yeah, we've got our first building now that can actually, well, apart from the builder's hut, we've got our first building that can actually have people in to work. Now there's a courier's hut over here, and over the other side, another courier's hut. Alright, so let's get a couple of these colonists into these jobs. We've only got 4 dudes, one of them's a builder, so that means 2 of these guys are going to become couriers, and, well, the last one is going to be, well, I don't know. I should have set these to manual because already we've got a couple of dudes as couriers in these huts, and they might not be the best people for the job. In fact, already I can see Witchy Wolf is way better than Cheesy Reeves, which is a shame because I like that name, Cheesy Reeves. It's like a packet of crisps. Anyway, manual, we're going to fire Cheesy, sorry bro, and get Witchy Wolf in here. Oh yeah. Moving swiftly on, let's get to the computer now and work out what we're doing. So number 1, check the botany pots. We just did that, so we can remove that from the list. Number 2, easy iron farm. Now this is one of the best comments I've ever had on any video ever. I looked into this and the easy iron farm from Easy Villagers is freaking amazing. This thing is so OP that I feel like in later versions of All the Mods 9 this thing might get removed, but we're going to capitalize on it being in it right now because oh my god, an iron farm in 1 block, this sounds crazy. And for some reason, iron is one of the things you always run out of, right? So not having to mine this is going to be a lifesaver. Now we are going to have to go and grab some lava with a bucket, but other than that, it's stone, iron ingots, and glass. No sweat. Okay. Now again, like I said, I love reading your comments, and you guys have had some amazing pieces of input. I love the advice and tips. I also loved reading about your guys' favorite D&D classes. That was pretty cool. But another question I wanted to throw out to you guys is, what are the games that are on your radar right now? What's coming out quite soon, or maybe like not quite so soon, that you're excited for? I want to know what you're looking forward to on the horizon games-wise. For me, Starfield is just around the corner, and that promises to be pretty good. I mean, we might get let down, but, you know, I'm quietly hopeful. Wait a minute, I think there was some where we were going to build our farmhouse, and I don't actually think I ever removed that. Maybe I did. Let's go and have a look. Bad news, I did block up this lava, but did I block it up or did I replace it? I think I blocked it up, which means if I dig away these blocks... Yeah, nice. Okay, so I can just scoop this up and there we go. Lucky me, I have some glass panes over from when I made my personal computer. Got the iron ingots, the lava bucket. Let's see what an iron farm is and how it works. So, recipe, boom. Oh, we need the stone. Oh, bada bing, bada boom. So, iron farm. What is an iron farm? How does this work? Let's put it down right here for now and see what happens. Okay, this looks pretty cool. We got like a little kind of zombie in there, and there's lava and stone on the floor. It looks very cool, but what is it and how does it work? What even is Easy Villagers mod? Well, basically, we can go out into the world, we can pick up villagers, and we can put them inside these cages. There's also a bunch of different blocks you can use, different farms. And these are all very cool, but for now we're going to focus on the iron farm, which means we need to go out and find a village and pick up a villager. Okay, so I've come quite far north now. As you can see, I've gone in a big old loop around the whole area, not seen a single village until now. Look at this. Now, is this a village or is this one of the randomly generated Minecolonies strongholds? It could be either. I'm hoping for a village, and it looks so big because it's modded Minecraft, and they've made villages bigger. Let's go and find out before night hits. Okay, I see bees. I don't see any villagers yet, but it does look like a villager village, right? No. Oh, yes, yeah, there we are. Customer number 1. You want to come back to my colony? Well, we're not even asking. We're just going to kidnap you. So, what do you say, guys? Are you ready to do some crimes? Oh, in fact, while we're here, let's do a bit of looting and pillaging while we're at it. Let's just toss some of our junk in here. And get to looting. Here we go. Oh, cocoa beans. Don't mind if I do. Oh, trying to hide your goods from me. That ain't gonna work. Baked potatoes and paintings. Delicious. So before we get back to looting, well, these are pretty cool looking villagers. This guy's a leather worker, but I think that's fine. So how does getting a villager from Easy Villagers work? Well, in controls, there will be a keybind for Easy Villagers if we scroll down to pick up a villager. At the moment, it's, oh yeah, got some conflicts, but we should be okay with the V key. Come here. Now I might need an empty hand. There we go. We got, oh, look at this. Look at this little dude. We're carrying a villager in our hands. Man, he's a lot smaller than I imagined. So boom, it's that easy. You literally just pick up villagers. Well, let's pick up a few more. Oh, hello, dude. Boing. 2 leather workers. Actually, I'm not sure we want 2 leather workers. Where can we find just like regular boring villagers? Ones without a job. Oh, hello, who are you? Oh, a farmer. He could come in handy. Oh, he's got glasses. This is a librarian? Yes, it is. Grab you. Great for enchants. Man, Easy Villagers really does take so much of the work out of making like a village farm. It can be a real pain to go out and like leash or gather villagers and bring them all the way back to your house, especially when we're this far away. So picking them up like this is freaking crazy. So good. Hello? A butcher? Yeah, I'll grab a butcher. Oh yeah, love a butcher. Unemployed, that's what we want. And there we go, we've got a whole bunch now. I'm going to toss one of the leather workers because we don't need 2. And yeah, while we're here though, let's do a bit more looting. Yeah, but it turns out actually villager loot, or loot around this village. Oh, hang on, that's so rude. That's so rude. You're lucky I don't kidnap you for that. Anyway, turns out, ooh, condensed blood, that could come in handy because I do want to build a broom. Anyway, yeah, like I was saying, the loot around villages is still pretty lame. It's not super amazing. Hey, no, come back here. That's right. Now, you know what? I think we're done. So we're going to use the home command to get home quickly. Unknown destination. Oh, no. Oh, I think I broke my bed and I never put it back in my house. Well, looks like we're running. I'll catch up to you guys when I get back to base. Ooh, I tell you what though, while we're on our way home, let's climb this tower and find out what's on top. Because if I remember rightly, there's usually some pretty good loot on top of these bad boys. Oh, if I can find a way up. Oh yeah, a waystone. Now these are really handy, so I will grab this. And what other loot is there in here? Oh, amazing. Emeralds and an ender pearl. Oh, and iron ingots. So we return home. Let's fix that problem with our home waypoint by putting down our bed. And there we go. Boom. Right click. Has that set it as home? Hopefully that set it as home. If it hasn't, I'll make sure I sleep in that bed tonight. So what else can we make from easy villages? Let's take a look at some of these, because the iron farm is a no-brainer. And in fact, let's get that working straight away, because I took a look and apparently it makes about 1 iron ingot every 10 minutes. That's not crazy quick, but it's, you know, it's decent enough. Free iron is amazing. So if we can put the villager in there, and let's take a look at him in action. What's he gonna do? Is he gonna... So apparently he makes an iron golem, and then he puts it in the lava, and then creates iron from it. I'm not quite sure why the zombie is there, though. I guess for encouragement, you know? Maybe because the zombie's there, he feels threatened, so he has to make an iron golem. So like I said, the rate at which you get iron from these blocks, these iron farms, is about 1 ingot per minute. That's okay, but what I really want to do is, I've got loads and loads of villagers now. What I think I'm going to do is make a whole bunch more of these iron farms and fill them with villagers, because we can get 3 or 4 of these on the go. That is like, what, 4 per minute, which is, you know, okay. If you kind of go AFK for like half an hour, you've got like 2 stacks, which is great. But I do want to see this guy make an iron golem, so I'm just going to camp out here until it happens. Oh, but I better sleep. Oh, sounds like I missed it. Yeah, there we go, he's made the iron golem. And now it's dying in the lava. And we get, yeah, 4 iron ingots and a poppy? What's that about? But anyway, that's a free way of getting iron. This is insanely powerful, really cool. Okay, so easy iron farm, done. We can cross that off the list. Boom. Next up, an ore hammer. Now basically, yeah, last episode what I really should have done was built a very simple ore hammer, so I can make 2 ingots from 1 iron ore. But what I'm going to do now is use some of the iron that we got from this, don't mind if I do, to make an ore hammer. And again, I'm going to be putting all the useful things I'm going to need to know on the left here for storage, so I can make them again really quick. Very simple to make. Ooh, blocks of iron. Not cheap, but it's worth it, because with this ore hammer and the infinite iron we're about to get, we can double our ore. The best way, I think, to double your ore early in the game. So there we go, 2 iron blocks. Just like that. There and there. Then the sticks. Oh, I'm going to need some sticks. And kablamo, an iron ore hammer. So here's some iron ore. Put this into the crafting bench. You can actually use your pack crafting anyway. And boom, boom, boom. Didn't take off too much durability. And we've got double our iron. And we'll pop this in the jumbo furnace. Boom. So yeah, we're storming through these. That's ore hammer crossed off the list. Next up, mystical seeds. So yeah, we've got a couple of botany pots left over. Iron is super easy to farm with the new Easy Villagers farm. But there's a whole bunch of other things I want to grow using mystical agriculture. So what we're looking for is inferium. This is the core building block of mystical agriculture. You use inferium to make your first inferium seeds. Boom, there we go. We're going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 bits of inferium and 1 wheat seed. Now in my agricultural chest I have 3 inferium already. I'm just going to need 5 more. Where do you get inferium though? What's the recipe? Well, you can craft it from a bunch of things. You can smelt inferium ore. But if memory serves, I remember in my first little mine, I did see some inferium ore. Yeah, here we go. Look at this. Inferium ore. It's kind of all over the place. Bam, wow, 23? That was the quickest mining trip ever. We got all we need. Let's make an inferium seed. So there we go. Loads and loads of wheat seeds in storage. Wheat seeds in the middle. Inferium around the edge. And we're going to make 2 of these because we want quite a lot of essence from these botany pots. Now, botany pots are quite picky. If you try and use them with regular dirt, it won't work. Even rich soil won't work. It has to be this mystical agriculture farmland. And the only one we can really make at the moment is, yeah, tier 1. You put dirt, Inferium Essence, and a hoe and a crafting bench, and you get that. So I'm fairly sure I have a hoe somewhere. There we go. I've got dirt somewhere too, probably in the construction chest. And let's make this farmland. Bam. Bam. So 2 pieces of Inferium farmland and 2 pieces of Inferium seeds. Let's go and put these in the botany pots. So mystical agriculture is cool, but it takes a long time. So we're going to want to get these things brewing straight away. We'll remove the rich soil from here, put in the Inferium one, in go the Inferium seeds, and these will grow in the background and hopefully get us a lot of Inferium essence. But mystical agriculture is the gateway to so many things. Basically, almost everything in the mod can be grown via mystical agriculture crops. And you know what? I love farming. Farming is my bag. Why aren't we making absolutely everything using farms? Well, we're gonna. But we have to do the groundwork, the legwork, and that means getting the early essence. Basically, you get tier 1 seeds to make tier 2 seeds, you use tier 2 seeds to make tier 3 seeds, etc, etc, and it gets harder and harder and harder. But once you get to the end, you get, I think it's Supremium. Which is pretty frickin' crazy. I mean, look at some of this armor. Nuts. And the weapons and tools, 29 attack damage on a sword. That sounds pretty amazing. So it's the gateway to something pretty amazing. And bam, another thing crossed off our list. That only leaves the backpack and the tavern build. So the backpack should be very easy to do. Oh, a blood moon. Oh my god, that's not good. That's not good. I can't sleep through a blood moon. Oh no! Well, action stations. Let's use the iron that we've got already to make some iron armor, because iron at the moment is basically infinite for us. So we want maximum protection. Okay, and I've got an iron sword. We've got to go and defend our villagers because they're going to be under attack very shortly. I think, maybe. Luckily enough, all of our guys have run over here to the town hall. It's going to be very easy to defend. This is a bottleneck. I can just hold the line. They shouldn't spawn in here though. Usually buildings come with enough light to make sure monsters don't spawn inside. Oh man, this is so unlucky though. The blood moon is going to be really annoying going forwards. How often does the blood moon happen? It must be like once a month, right? I don't know. Either way, when the sun comes up, it should roast these guys and we'll be okay. I've just got to survive the night. Oh, no, get back, fool. Oh, he blew up, but he didn't actually destroy the building. Oh, that's right, yeah, in Minecolonies, an area around the town hall has creeper protection, so blocks around here won't get blown up by creepers. Whew, that's good to know. Oh my god, look at the map, these dudes are everywhere. There's an ender dude. Creepers galore. Oh my god, and skeletons in the farmhouse. Oh, and his friend's coming. Boom. At least get some free string. Wait, why is the Enderman attacking? What's he doing? He's not actually attacking. He's just being a nuisance. Well, let's put him down. Whew, close one. Yeah, okay. The blood moon sets, the undead begin to burn. Looks like we survived the night. I'll go around and polish up these creepers because they obviously don't burn. There we go. Yeah, and everybody's getting back to work. Okay, man, what a segue, but back to what we were doing. Now, luckily enough, actually, yeah, we have got a few bits of iron while that's all been going down, and some free poppies, sure. So what's next on the list? Craft the backpack. Yeah, the Traveler's Backpack is what we want to make. So you start with the Traveler's Backpack Standard, then you use that, I believe, to upgrade into the next level. You can make like a Sheep Traveler's Backpack, another one. The Magma Cube, which is apparently amazing because it makes you immune to fire damage. That's crazy. So if we can get some magma cream, we can definitely do that. And that's something to do down the line. Maybe repair that nether portal. But for now, a basic one will do. We've got the gold, we've got everything we need. So there's a whole bunch of these, and I do implore you to look through these yourselves and see if there's any ones that you really like the look of, because some of them look really cool. Extend range distance by 1 block. That sounds pretty cool. And you can upgrade all of these backpacks with the upgrade. So there's a blank upgrade here, iron tier upgrade. Iron tier we can probably do already now that we have infinite iron. And here we go. Standard Traveler's Backpack. So we can upgrade this with, I guess, the iron tier upgrade. We'll need a basic upgrade first. Ooh, this isn't cheap though. Oh, we get 4 blank upgrades per craft. Pretty good. We'll make an iron tier one, which is just a whole bunch of iron, really. And if you put this into the crafting bench... Wait, oh no, it might be a slot. So let's take a look at that. Right-click with the backpack, and does it look like there's anywhere to put an upgrade? What does that mean? Oh no, didn't want to do that. So the Traveler's Backpack is pretty cool. You can, I guess, sort. Is that what the S does? Yeah, amazing. Q... Oh, brings all of the things you have in your backpack normally into the Traveler's Backpack. You can automatically put everything in there, automatically remove everything from there. But where does the upgrade go? Backpack settings. Enter select mode. Back. This button looks like an upgrade button. Yeah, oh, it's done it. And now, where's it gone? Wait, we've got the upgrade now, but the backpack's vanished. Wait, what happened to our backpack? It's gone. What? The backpack's vanished. That ain't right. What the hell? Oh, no, wait a minute. I'm wearing it. It's on my back. But how did it get there? Well, I don't know, but to interact with this backpack, I think we're going to need like a special key. Yeah, here we go. In Traveler's Backpack keybinds, you can see there's 3 buttons that we have. Unfortunately, one of the real problems of modded Minecraft and big mod packs is like almost every key you have is going to be taken for something. I almost wish I had 2 keyboards to play Minecraft with. So here we go, press 8, and it's not actually working. Okay. Interesting. So this is a bit of a mystery. The mystery of the missing backpack. It's on my back. I can see it. I've pressed the key to open the backpack, but it doesn't seem to be working. And I can't find the backpack in any of my slots. It's not in cosmetic armor. It's not in curios. It's kind of completely vanished. However, I do know it's kind of working because in the bottom right, I can see 2 glass tanks that I think are the 2 tanks in my backpack. So I'll look into this after the episode because there's a few other things I need to do as well. For example, I saw in the comment section that you guys mentioned there's a whole bunch of extra Minecolony stuff we could have added. A couple of mods that add things for the villagers, but also a mod that adds a whole bunch of new themes. And I really do want to check those out to see if they're worth changing from Colonial 4. But we'll see. I might do a separate video on those styles for you guys to check out. Anyway, the last item on our list for today, we can remove the backpack because we did craft it, is the tavern build. So let's go over to our workshop and get the block. So a tavern is really simple to make, just a barrel, some planks, and a build tool. Okay, so here we are out in the world. I've got my tavern block and I've got my build tool. Now, where are we gonna put the tavern? The tavern doesn't need to be close to anything. However, the tavern does offer some simple housing to start with, so I kind of want it to be near where people work so they can come home and sleep. Now the question is, do we put it on this side, closer to my farm, or do we put it over here, closer to the harbour? And I'm kind of feeling like closer to the harbour because there's much more space out this way for us to expand into. So let's do it. Right click, find the tavern, which is in fundamentals, there we go. And let's see what a colonial tavern looks like. There we go, a bird's eye view on this. We'll turn it around so the front's facing this way. Now, as always, remember the tavern only has 3 levels, so it's quite easy to get this to max level early on. And you know what? I think like right here, next to the town hall, might kind of work. What does it look like at the higher levels? 1, 2, and 3. Oh, so it's not actually that big at all. And pull the trigger. Now we've got to go and find the tavern block. It shouldn't be too hard to find. They never usually are. In fact, yeah, this one's floating up in the air. And yeah, take a look. The level 1 building, as usual, has nothing that's too crazy for us to, you know, achieve. What I'm going to do, though, is I'm going to put all of the dirt that we need into the warehouse, because that could really clog up the builder. The rest I'm going to give to the builder manually. So I'm going to go around, gather those things, and then come back to you for the time-lapse build of the tavern. The tavern's very exciting because once this is in place, we're going to start to get new colonists, which means I'm going to see the names that you guys have chosen and submitted via the Patreon post and the YouTube members post. So let's get this built, and I'll see you in a bit. Okay, so here we go, the tavern build. Now, like I said, to make it much easier for the builder to get all of the materials he needs for this build, I put the most abundant and easiest blocks that he's going to need into the warehouse. This includes things like oak logs and planks, spruce logs and planks, cobblestone, stone bricks, and dirt. And apart from the builder's hut, even though this is quite a big build with lots of materials, it means the builder can get this whole thing built in one go. He doesn't really have to go back to his builder's hut, and I don't need to keep refreshing him with extra materials. Now again, it's a very simple build, but the tavern is such a crucial build for your colony. It comes with it 4 free beds, which function as instant housing for all of your first colonists. It's amazing, but also not only that, other people visit the colony, so you get random villagers, random colonists appear in the tavern that you can then hire, and these guys that spawn should have the names that I've added from the Patreon names list. So once again, if you're a Patreon member or a YouTube member, make sure you pop your name submission in the posts on either Patreon or the community section of the YouTube channel, and there's a chance they'll arrive over here in the colony that I think we're going to call Redwood Shores. So let's jump in and see what this looks like. So here we go, the tavern is completely built. So let's go and take a look inside, see what it looks like on the inside, and see if any new dudes have appeared. Oh wait, hang on a sec. I see through the wall, Ambriel Mossy. Welcome to the colony. Yeah, there we go. How's it going? We'll get you a job as soon as, well, no, actually, we have to hire her first. And we don't actually have any more houses or jobs to do, so we'll have to get some more jobs. And the other colonist that's arrived, I think it's over here. Yeah, Witchy Wolf Fairweather. So it's another Witchy Wolf, but that's okay. And yeah, the inside of the tavern looks okay. I do think that Medieval Oak looked a little bit better at this point, but it doesn't look too bad. And upstairs, yeah, as you can see, space for 4 colonists. Although, well, somebody has to share, I guess. Sorry, guys. But yeah, that's amazing news. Fantastic. And we've crossed this off our to-do list, which is now completely empty. So the tavern has been built. Everything's been done. So thank you very much for joining me in what I believe is episode 5 of our adventure. We got a massive amount of things done this episode. The iron farm is amazing. I can't wait to log back in, see how many iron ingots we've got from that. Also, I'm going to make a couple more of those to make sure we've got all the iron we're ever going to need. I'm also going to upgrade my Silent Gear tool to iron. And basically, yeah, we can have everything on our colony be iron. It also means we can start replacing some of the torches around the colony with iron lanterns that I think look a little bit better. As always, a massive thank you to you guys in the comments section for all of your amazing advice and tips. I'm just going to moonwalk my way back to the house. But until next time, guys, take care.